So, do it.
And speaking of suspense, be sure to check out all of our experiences currently on view at the Aikman,
Like a nod up and down? Oh my god, that
including
is so cool.
a submarine
Okay. Hi,
standoff
everyone.
with fate.
Who is this guy?
When the
Okay.
ice seems
My name is
endless
Dr.
and
Lobuglio.
options are
I'm a
few,
dev.
can
I
a
have not
downtrodden
used this interface
mollusk
in like a
pro
year, so
save the
forgive me
day
if I'm a
and the
little
marriage?
Rusty?
Paulette from Reno
So good
raves.
to meet you.
I
Welcome
love
to
all the
Under
tech speak.
Celebration, Wrap-up celebration.
Kent from Snohomish cries,
Thank you all.
I didn't even realize dolphins
Everyone looks so
had
beautiful here
eternal
today.
souls.
Is that like a little hair hat?
Time
Little
Boat,
hat? Oh,
our
hat
most
hat.
ambitious show yet. Now
Cool.
playing
So,
at participating
my name
photo
is
booths
Dr.
near
Lobuglio,
you.
And I am the chief crab scientist at Tenderclaws. And my hope today was to maybe give everybody a little bit of a crab biology lesson. Does that sound good? Give me some snaps if that sounds good. Okay, perfect.
Now,
All right,
our
now,
next
crabs
act
don't
is here to
spawn
remind
in the
us
under.
that just
So
because
we're all
you're
gonna go
a
up to
gill-bearing,
the little arch over
aquatic
there. I
craniate
will
who
attempt
lacks
to walk
limbs
up there.
with
But we're gonna
flexible
go
digits,
up over to where the
that
sand
sure
is.
as hell doesn't mean you can't dance. Please, put your fins together for the sashimi Mimi.
Okay. Cool. All right, hey everyone. Okay, let's talk crabs.
I guess that being a
So
gill-bearing
when I came
aquatic
to
craniate who
Tenderclaws,
lacks limbs
one of
with
my
flexible
first
digits
jobs was working
also
with the
doesn't
crab
preclude
system.
you from
Crabs
getting a
are
little bit of
really
stage
fun,
fright.
interesting part of the under,
Let's
and there's a
remind
lot
the
more to
Mimi
them
what
than
a
people
warm
think.
crowd we've got
So
out here
somebody,
tonight by throwing our
volunteer,
fins
please pick
together
up a
with
crab
a
for me. Just
little
pick
extra
one up,
vigor.
bring it over here, be
You
gentle.
can do
okay,
it.
please.
Sashimi Mimi.
Okay, lovely, lovely. Okay. Oh, wonderful. So many crabs. Now, could somebody, without hurting the crabs, make a flame light? Again, do not put the crabs in. Just make a little light. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's learn about the different crab types. Now, everybody, show the whole class the symbol on the bottom of your crab. Okay, cool. So we have the claw crab over here. We have a little flower. Here we have a leaf. Now, what a lot of people don't know is each of these crabs have a name. So going around, this is Frankie. Frankie is the fish. This is Shannon. This fellow over here is Sylvia. Who is this over here? Oh, Hazel, hello. This is Olive. And Donna's around here somewhere, I'm sure. So yeah, are you trying to eat your crab? Come on, show some respect for the wildlife, everyone. Okay, cool. Well, let's learn a little bit about how crabs do. So first things first, we're gonna get to like the fun part, which is, could you two please, let's see, so this is Hazel, and who is this again? Please show me the bottom of that. Let's get a light on there. Oh, okay, perfect. That is Olive. So we're gonna make Hazel and Olive kiss, and let's see if anything happens there. So put the little front of their faces together. Aww. So you see that? That is one of a number of kiss responses. But let's get some other crabs. So who's this over here? Show me that little symbol. Oh, perfect, Shannon. And let's get Shannon and Frankie. Let's go ahead and make Shannon and Frankie kiss.
Good denizens of our sensational spot.
Oh, look at
it's
that!
Time to
So
give
see
it
how
all you
Olive
got.
and Hazel,
Stop.
they
Then
both sort of
prepare to
reacted,
get
they
down
jumped
your
away and they
hardest
burrowed into the
for
ground.
this
They don't like to
self-described
kiss.
pop
They are
artist.
not friends.
And whether you
Hazel,
like it or
Olive,
no,
they don't get
her
along.
name is
Now
Shasta
Frankie and
Go.
Shannon here,
Pop,
they enjoyed a
an
nice
entertainer
platonic
making
kiss.
jaws
So,
and
you know, they're not in
booties
love or anything,
drop.
but,
One
you
song
know,
at a rhyme.
it's 2021. You can
me.
kiss your friends
I
and just
mean,
like, oh, I love you, you know? But, of course, there is romance in this. Oh, how can I turn off that stage thing? We're gonna see. So our actors are super cool at all of this. They're like so powerful and amazing at doing this interface. It's been a year. Let's get some romantic crabs. So, who are you holding? Okay, oh, perfect, Donna. Well, you know, actually, let's get Jenny. Can anyone find Jenny? Jenny is the martini glass. And let's get Jenny and Shannon or Frankie. Oh, lovely. Okay, Jenny, welcome to the party. And then who's this here? Okay, lovely. Cool, Shannon. All right, let's make Jenny and Shannon kiss now. Aw, see that? So there are the rose petals and stuff. That was a romantic kiss. That was, you know, something a little more than just friendship. Now, you'll notice that Jenny, the martini glass, she is capable of making a romantic kiss with any other crab. Because Jenny knows what's up. Jenny gets around. And that's dope, you know? Like, Jenny, everyone likes her. She's cool with everyone. Kind of the opposite of that is Olive. Olive is really not on good terms with most of the other crabs. She's kind of a claw licker. She's really into the monarchy. Just kind of a pill. And Olive will, you know, when you make Olive kiss with anyone, Olive is the little tender claw's claw. Olive is going to jump up into the ground and burrow down, sort of indicating that that kiss was horrifying for her to have to go through. Now, there are a couple of interesting interactions, though. So there's the romantic, there's the platonic, which is when they do the little kiss but don't make the petals. There is the, you know, horrified reaction. But there are a couple of crabs with sort of unresolved emotional baggage. So let's see, first things first, if we can get Donna and Jenny. Donna is the book, and Jenny is the martini glass. Hold them up to the class so we can see them. And can we get a quick light just to see these crabs? Okay, cool, perfect. Donna over here, and this is going to be... Oh, Jenny. Okay, perfect. All right, now let's make Donna and Jenny kiss and see what happens. Careful with that flame. Oh, so see that? Jenny is like really interested in kissing. And Donna, she is, but she's kind of afraid to admit it to herself. Donna, very sort of, you know, anal retentive. She runs the book club that all the crabs go to. And, you know, it's just tough for her to really open up to people. Now, let's get Hazel and Sylvia. Hazel is the flower, and Sylvia is the leaf. Whoever has those two crabs, hold them up. Okay, we have Sylvia here, and then let's get a Hazel, and let's make them kiss. Cool. All right, let's get Hazel and Sylvia together. Let's work those mouths. Aw, so see that? There were some petals there, but also, Hazel got really scared. Hazel has been like really into Sylvia for a very long time, and Sylvia is a very cool and relaxed person. Hazel was like terrified. So see that? They have the petals, but Hazel goes into the shell. Sylvia's real cool about it. Now, there's about a 1/4 chance that Hazel will be so scared about that kiss that she will actually burrow. So let's just make them kiss a few more times. Hazel and Sylvia. Oh, look at that. So, yep, she's embarrassed. One more time. Careful with your fingers, because sometimes your fingers will just poke their eyes, you know? Oh, look at that. Hazel really just needs to open up, you know? Anyway, other interesting crab facts. You'll notice, and actually I just noticed this, I've been saying crab this whole time. It is Crobs, C-R-O-B. Why is that? Well, one day we had the crab file that we already had, and then we had a new file that we needed to replace it with. And rather than Crab 2, or replacing the original crab file, one of our designers was like, well, this crab is now Crob. And from there, it just got really out of hand. Yeah, anyway, that's some interesting sort of, you know, lore about them. I personally call them crabs. In my heart, they are crabs. But I respect the fact they're crabs. So let's do some science here. I need one player to drop their crabs and run away. And I need everyone else. We are going to hurt the crabs for a brief period. Put your crabs in the fire. I'm really sorry. This hurts me very much. But okay, so let's get rid of all the crabs. One person go out there, stay still for about 30 seconds, and then pick up the two crabs that spawn. So I'm gonna have you with like the little hat thing over here. You, yes, you are going to be the experimental volunteer. Okay, so crabs into the fire, everyone.
The whole bedtime story of weakness, dependency,
1, 2, 3, let's do it. Yep.
What a neat little frame of
Crab into
you
fire.
and people. But
Now,
it's
let's
not a
get over there.
It's your
Okay,
life,
so,
and if it's your life, then there's
a little bit further.
Script.
Keep
Where
going.
the hell then?
Cool.
Anything's
So what I'm going to be
possible.
demonstrating here is that crabs are networked AI, which is pretty difficult to do because this is all peer-to-peer. So each person, it might appear as if they're just crabs out throughout the world, but actually each person has 2 crabs that are assigned to them. In philosophy, there's something called Cartesian dualism. That is the brain-body dichotomy, right? The idea that your brain and your body can be 2 entities. Can somebody go fetch them and just have them pick up the 2 crabs that they find? Tall person with a full mask.
My patented
lovely.
system. The Sisyphus system of
So,
better.
As a crab designer, I had to figure out how do we make the world seem like it's full of crabs, whereas these crabs are actually relatively expensive computationally, so we only really had the ability to have about 8 total. The solution to that was to give each player 2 crabs. So this crab belongs to one of you.
We
it's
don't
kind of
say
hard to tell
weekends
who it
anymore,
does.
we say strong ends now because language matters, folks. Put the U in
Let me just shut the hell up.
attitude.
Sorry.
I shut it
maybe
up.
shouldn't say
Now.
that. Oh,
I turned off the
hi,
stage.
Samantha.
Why-
Where are you, Samantha?
I am
Thank you.
here.
Hi, this is Samantha, one of my bosses.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just giving them a little bit of a tutorial on crabs.
Very
Talking a little bit
excited.
about, who crabs are, what they do. And so one of the things I was just talking about is crab assignments. Each of you has 2 crabs. And it's kind of hard to tell which is which, but if you ever find that you're going off into the desert, you don't have many players around. You'll see maybe a maximum of 2 crabs spawn. Now, if you teleport far away, each of those crabs
Wait.
will burrow into the ground because they're your
Did
crabs.
someone in here just
but
picture a blue
they've,
banana?
you've
Are
gone
you
too far
picturing a
away.
blue
They're
banana
no longer
right now?
available to you.
Stop. Stop picturing a blue banana. Wipe
Having
the
your
blue
crab means
banana
that
from
your
mind's
computer,
eye.
your
The rules
Oculus,
of the
whatever,
under
is
clearly
doing all of the
stipulate
computation
that
for
when
that
someone
crab.
in the
Everybody
vicinity
else is
imagines
just
a
getting
blue
the crab
banana,
body. So this
this
is sort of the
guest is
Cartesian
granted
dualism where it comes
permission
in,
to
right?
perform.
My job is
Why would
not actually the
anyone
crab
picture
mother,
a
but the
blue
crab
banana?
stepmother
I
was to
told
take the
myself
crab that we
it'll
had in
never
some of our
happen. I
labyrinths and
said,
so forth,
alas.
and program them to work across
Please
the
welcome the
instance.
following guests.
And that was as simple as, so there's, maybe there's 8 of you, right? And there's 8 crabs running around. Maybe that's how networking works, right? You all have a copy of an object, but only one of you has that crab's brain. And yeah, like everybody else, it's sort of just like you have this empty crab body, which is receiving sort of psychic messages from the crab calculator, which also means that if you log out, your crabs will also go away. Anyway, I wish I could be more like dynamic and like give you props and stuff. Our actors are so amazing. We actually don't really talk to them very much just because they're kind of off in actor world. As a developer, I think it's so cool what you all have built. It's almost like I actually don't know very much about the underlore anymore because it's been this really cool like building process over time, which has sort of, I think, been a dialogue between players and actors. As a developer, I'm just like, beep boop, make the crab move, make the crab say hi, make the crabs kiss, and then y'all have kind of been taking the wheel from there. So thank you all so much for playing, for making this what it is. Let's give big snaps for yourselves. And it's sad to, have this game coming to a close in the way. But the crabs are still going to be here. They're still going to be here to hang out with you. And what I'd say, one final lesson to take away is, back when the crab kissing mechanic first came out, there was some interesting dialogue from the players in terms of, okay, what's the puzzle that I can solve with, the different crab symbols and stuff? Because clearly different crabs have different kiss reactions depending on the symbols. I will now reveal to this what that puzzle was, which is, there's no puzzle. love is valuable on its own accord, you know? Like, with your relationship, with your mother, with your friends, with your, significant others. You don't think, oh man, like, I finally met this person who I've been crushing on for a year. We're going on a walk. We're going on a bike ride. What puzzles can I solve with this? You know what I mean? You just don't do that, you know? Love is love. Love is valuable sort of on its own accord. I'm not trying to lecture anyone. I'm just kind of trying to explain, the intent behind the systems is like, love is beautiful. Connection is so rare, especially in these times right now. And I think, if these crabs are going to sort of have this life, running around, picking up beach balls like that, getting poked, getting, picked up, getting turned into spells and stuff, they might as well have some companionship through it. So that's really just what I wanted to talk to you about today is thank you for playing, look at the crabs, appreciate them, appreciate that, they might have their own motivations and loves and desires in this world. Also, they're all part of a book club, which Donna runs. Olive resentfully comes to. Hazel is like, sort of collaborating with Donna, and Jenny just shows up like 30 minutes late, completely drunk. Donna gets so mad at that, but secretly, like Jenny's carefree attitude, Donna, it just drives her wild. But she will never admit that to herself, and, if you have someone like that in your life, those walls got to be broken down because we only have so much time left on this earth. So anyway, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you for playing the under. Thank you, Crabs. And everybody take care, okay? Happy Under Day. And big bow for everybody. And a little dab, too.
Thanks for the
see ya,
crab
folks.
lecture.
Bye.